Right, we got Reflex, Mr. Producer.
You already know.
Yeah. How's the weekend, man? Man, this weekend was dope.
It was mad dope. It was
It was
crazy.
mad dope, you know what I mean?
Usually you get, how's like, yeah, why was he doing this one? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sis came up from Houston, Texas, and she came with a bundle of joy. All wrapped up, ready to pop.
You know, she looks like she's ready to pop.
Hey, yo, shout out to our cousin, man, Kuku Mba.
Kuku,
I mean,
yeah.
Kuku Bissong, excuse me.
No. Coco.
Coco, okay.
Put some
Coco
respect on the
Bissong.
name.
Put some
you know
respect
what
on
I
the
mean?
name.
Coco Bissong, you know, for...
You better put some respect on the name.
Coco's husband is in the building.
Building.
Nah, Eddy B.
Eddy B.
Hey, man. You look
Ladies
good,
and
bro.
gentlemen, we have an Arabic singer / Afrobeats.
Vocalist.
Vocalist.
At least go.
Producer.
Songwriter.
Songwriter.
Dad of the year.
Producer.
Dad of the year. Husband of the year.
These titles are scaring me.
Eddie, how you doing, man?
Eddie,
I'm doing good, bro.
how you doing,
Talk to the
man?
mic. Talk to the mic, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I feel good. I feel good to be in Maryland, man.
Man, Eddie look like he about to hit the stage right now.
You gotta always
The
look
swag
like
is
that,
on
man.
100, bro.
Oh man, you gonna make me go to my Ashwabi or something?
Yo, I'm feeling everything. Everything you put together, I'm
Thanks,
feeling
bro.
it, man.
Thank
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
We've been repping the African print lately, heavy, and I'm really loving the design that you got on right now.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
That Ankara, man, it's gonna be the summer 2017 thing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How was your flight in, Eddie?
Flight was great. It was great once we took off. I mean, I was delayed for like 6 hours, man.
What?
Yeah, I thought I was on like what do you call it?
United?
Yeah, nah, it wasn't United. I thought I got jumped or something. But, it was Southwest, so kind of like it. I know Southwest is usually very good. You know, I fly Southwest all the time.
Yeah, me too.
But this time they had like a delay. I think the plane apparently had some issue over in San Diego, so we had to wait. So we waited for like 6 hours. But good thing, sure, I got $200 voucher.
Oh,
So, so that was good.
Let
That
me
was
hold
good.
that real quick.
Since everybody is with Southwest, shout out to JetBlue, you know what I mean? Forever
Look at
JetBlue.
this guy.
JetBlue's
This
alright.
guy
too.
just
They
picked
alright.
one. He just picked one out of the blues.
Yo, we had Eddie booked like what last month, yo. He's been on the calendar for a minute, so we've been looking forward to this, man.
No, this is family, so it's a whole different story.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Eddie, I gotta tell you, man, Thank You is one of my favorite tracks by you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, by the way, you know what I'm saying, Eddie B, like we said, vocalist.
That track right there, man, no matter where you from, you can feel that track. man.
Definitely.
I sang and worked wonders last night. And I was
Yeah.
like, wow, like people was dancing.
That's why he live with his people.
Yo,
Yeah, man.
people was buying him drinks off of that
Yeah.
track.
People
man.
was
What?
coming like, yo, what song is that? I'm like, yo, the artist is right here.
Buying you
Buying
drinks, man.
You know, yeah.
Man, you gonna come up in the studio and ask for, hey, you should have brought some of this. Like, how did you link up with MT Muna, man? The video is dope. How did you link up with him to do the video?
Man, we like, you know, they say before you run, you gotta crawl.
That's right.
You gotta walk, then you can run. So let the listeners know who Eddie B is first.
There you go.
You feel me? Before we even get into all that. So yeah, Eddie B, man, tell us how you started, how you got yourself into the music biz, and all that.
Man, it's been a long time coming for me. Like, of course, I'm from Cameroon. For those who don't know, I started doing music. I would say unofficially when I was in Form 3, Form 4 in Sasset College. You know,
Shout out to
just
Sasset.
that's right.
They had musical
my alma
interest,
mater right there.
instruments in there.
Well, yeah,
That's Sasset.
vocal instruments we got. we have, yeah.
Harmonizing under the tree, huh?
Yeah. So we had a group in Sasset, you know, a bunch of us, and we did some things. Actually, shout out to D-Boy, my homeboy is in South Africa now. He actually has a video track coming out next week as well. So that was my music. We did, you know, Boys to Men.
I was just about to ask
Yo,
you,
that
like,
was
what was the people you was looking up to, like, in terms of
Boys to Men. For me personally, Joe, the artist Joe.
Joe? Okay.
Joe, like, he still does music? He
Yeah.
remixed
Joe?
Yeah.
Joe, he's
Joe
the one that
is
is
the
on
man.
the theme song on one of my favorite show, Power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had a bar
They
here,
say
right?
this is a big rich town.
Hot stuff.
Oh, is that
How you hate, man?
is that a Joe song? Is that a Joe
Yeah,
track?
he sang.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really kept up with him like lately. I listened to his recent album. I listened to some of the tracks on there, but still, he's still one of those who, you know, every now and then when I listen to him, I'm like, man, that's real R&B. Like, he's like in the 90s, early 90s, for those who don't know, Joe Thomas. I mean, he's like really big in the 90s, and his most popular song is I Wanna Know.
Yeah.
I
okay,
wanna
yeah.
know, I wanna. Yeah, so, and.
Do you guys hear that voice?
Listen,
Now I'm gonna do something.
let me tell you now. There's a lot of Afrobeats out here, artists out here who, you know, the auto-tune, you know, that's the style, that's the tune, but they don't got that voice behind the image. Eddie B got the voice. And y'all gonna hear it. Y'all already heard it, but I just gotta get it out of the way. Because, you know, that auto-tune be killing me
Yeah.
sometimes, man.
So back in Sase, you know, we did all that music. That's when it really kind of started out for me. And then when I moved to the U.S., of course, you know, as Africans, you know, our parents want you to be a doctor, want you to be a, you know, lawyer, engineer, all that good stuff, which is all good, you know, it's good for the society. But sometimes, you know, when you have something in your heart, when you have something that is really you, something that no matter how far you fly, how high you go, you always want to, in your, you know, in your downtime, you just want to crawl in your little closet and feel like this is you. Music for me, that's what it is, you know.
It's that fire that doesn't die.
It does not die. I mean, you know, I don't do music professionally as you know, a source of income, because
Yes.
honestly, I mean, I don't make money off of music. At least I haven't really tried to put you know, music. I don't look at music as a dollar sign for me personally. For me, it's just something that I love to do. So when I came, you know, to the U.S., you know, going to school, the normal, you know, trying to get the degree, every now and then, you know, I'll crawl back and get I gotta, you know, started off in 2006, I think, 2006, back in New York, and, you know, I bought a computer, got, you know, microphone, and I started doing some little producing stuff and singing to it, and you know, I'll play it to people around me, and they liked it. You know, that's when I really started recording. And then, you know, as time went on, you know, I got involved with Naomi. Shout out Naomi Achu and H Bolo, my boy, my brother he's in Cameroon. You know, we started doing music. We had a group called Avenue C. So we did some things. We had a mixtape.
What that name, where it come from? Avenue C.
So
very interesting.
So we came up with Avenue C because Avenue Cameroon. Of course, the C stands for Cameroon.
Okay.
And then Avenue is like we're taking Cameroon, like this is the hallway. Oh, that's an like,
Avenue.
exactly.
Cameroon,
Yeah. So we were representing that road for Cameroon to actually blow out in the world. You know. So
Dope.
so Avenue C, we had a little run. You know, we did some mixtape. And then just some internal conflict, you know, internal issues. The group died, but music did not die amongst, you know, us, and we still stayed close. You know, I still work a lot with H Bolo. I've done a couple tracks with Naomi, and we still have some stuff coming. I still have some projects lined up with Naomi, you know, which was good. So after Avenue C, you know, I went to graduate school, and still, I mean, I was in graduate school, but I was still recording. You know, my weekends off, or, you know, just to distress. I recorded a lot of tracks, and then I started dropping music officially in 2000 and I believe 2014. That's when I dropped the first official track with a video with MT Muna. I Want to Matter You Go, which was shot in Atlanta, and then the next year we did Thank You right here in Maryland. which Flex was part of the
I had
project.
I had to pull up, man. I had to pull up and get a cameo.
Yeah, which was cool. I mean, it was fun. It was a fun video. All the videos we've shot so far have been fun, you know. And then then Did I Do in Texas. That was the third one, and
That video is clean.
yeah, thanks. Yeah, Empty Moon. I mean, he's good. He's a very good.
Visuals are dope.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, he did a really good job, you know. And then the beats, you know, I'll give the first beat, I Want to Marry You Go, you know, the first single was actually produced by Will Beats. The second one, which was Thank You, was produced by DJ Pazzo. Shout out Pazzo in Cameroon.
Yeah.
Then the third one, I Do, was produced by Slim Beats. Shout out Slim Beats. So
Man, some heavy producers,
Right.
man.
yeah, we try, man. It's all family.
Eddie out here pulling that big strings, man.
know, right?
Yeah, you know.
Dang, man.
Try
Like,
it. So that's where we are. You know, music is what I like to do. Like I say, you know, it's not. I don't look at, you know, dollar signs. I know, you know, when it comes to music, I just look at it like something that I want to be able to put out there for the world to listen to. I have a lot install, you know, in me here. Like, there's a lot of inspiration for me that I want to try to get the world to see and pay attention to. So, and I really, again, before, I just want to congratulate y'all for this. I'm really impressed. I'm really proud of you guys. This is very, very big. I mean, it's gonna get bigger. It's gonna blow up and get bigger. Seriously. I mean, y'all don't know. This is my family.
Yeah.
So I'm not just saying it because it's family. This right here, I'm really impressed. I really like what they're doing. They're really, really pushing. And again, I'm here. Anytime that y'all need something that, you know, Eddie B can offer, I'm here wholeheartedly.
most
So,
def.
yeah.
Most def.
Man, appreciate it. Good work, bro. How's it like managing like music and like fatherhood, bro?
You
Like,
know,
I know, like you say, you know, what I'm saying, you do it for the love of it, but still,
yeah.
like music, you know, you can get passionate sometimes. It
Yeah.
can consume you.
Yes. It's hard. It's hard. I mean, if I say it's easy, I'm lying. You know, it's hard. But at the same time, you know, when you're doing something that you like, that, you know, it's not work, right? If you're doing something that you love, like, okay, I'll give you an example. Like someone like, say, Michael Jordan or, you know, Michael Jackson. Apart from, you know, some of the other personal stuff, but when you're doing what you like, something that's just part of you, you know, it's not hard work. Other people may look at it like, man, this dude is working hard, but you're not, because it's just part. So for me, again, the question, you know, fatherhood and music. Music is something that I like, and fatherhood, of course, is not something that I ever was ready for, because you're never ready till you're there.
Right.
But I mean, my son has just been a blessing that I can't. I mean, as much as, you know, he's a little toddler who's getting so active and needy, but it's just something that I like to do. So I find the time, even though you only have 24 hours a day. I gotta work. I gotta, you know, take care of family. I gotta, you know, do the music thing. I gotta take care of my son, you know. But all that stuff just blends in together, and it's something that I feel like I'm not really stressing out about. You know, it's just it just comes because
Natural.
you find time. Yes, it's something that I'm enjoying doing. So it's just flowing, and I can't thank God anymore. So
Yeah,
Shout out to Little Idro, man.
They say do what you love, because when you do what you love, it doesn't become work to you.
Absolutely.
You know?
Never gonna work straight in your life.
Yeah, man.
Very true.
It's really dope, man, because, I mean, like, no, congrats to you, because, you know, you're holding the wife down, you know, your son, and your son, like, the minute you say, baby, would you marry me, he goes,
I do. I'm saying, like, man, must be playing this video, this song at home, like, a whole bunch of time.
Yeah. Actually, at his daycare, like when he was 5 months, when he started going to daycare, like 5 months, 6 months, we would take him when I go to, like, they would send me little videos from the daycare joint with them playing. They always played all the video. He knew everything to the song. It was funny because when we start singing, when the music starts, it's like, man, like almost like that's my father. That's my dad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the minute you do the beat, or you
yeah.
try to sing a little line on the song, he already knows
Yeah,
what
he
you're trying to
hops
say,
in,
and he
yeah.
just start jumping and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it grew up to become an artist too.
I won't be. I mean, I'd love it, but you know what? I don't want to. I would not like to feel like I'm projecting my dreams on him.
Right.
I want for him.
You got music. You got musical equipment in the house.
I sure do.
He's gonna touch it.
Yeah, definitely.
He's going.
He's already
Definitely.
touching it. Actually, like he's been playing with the piano and stuff. So yeah.
I won't be surprised if one day you come home from work, it's like, Daddy, I got a beat for you.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Yeah.
So, I mean, tell us, like, a day for Eddy. Like, what is it like? Say, on a Saturday, you wake up, right?
Yeah.
And you have, this music, this thing in your head you're trying to record. What is it like?
Man, it really, really varies for me. When it comes to music for me, I'm really spontaneous. Like, sometimes, even at work, I could be, I could just have, like, it usually just starts for me, like, bass. I know it's kind of weird, but for me, like, is the bass and the music. That's where, for me, a lot of inspiration for my music comes from. When I can feel like, okay, maybe something. Because I mean, I'm in the healthcare industry. I work in the operating room, and some of the beats sometimes. Like, it's weird.
What is that you do in the operating room, by the way?
Oh,
Wait, you see blood?
if you're in the operating room and you don't see blood, then you must be blind. No, but I do see blood. Yeah. I'm an anesthesia provider. I provide anesthesia
You
for
put people
patients.
under.
I do. Put people under.
So you take them to sleep
I sure do.
close to the dead.
No, literally, that's what it is. Like you actually put them to you put them to sleep, as in you kill them. I
Yeah.
don't want to use that word, but you
No,
really
but
do.
it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and you put
Like-
them in a state of shock, like complete coma.
How much math do you have to know to, like, how much math did you do to actually,
Math?
know what dose to give them?
It's a lengthy program. Is a stringent training program that you go through, and in a combination with. I'm sorry. Were you gonna?
I'm just puzzled because it's like, man, like you put somebody.
Yeah.
That's a risky profession.
It
'cause
sure is.
Somebody might not come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's passion too. Is you're right. People can't come. You can put someone to sleep and they don't wake up.
But that's
It
not on you.
happens,
That's not on
but-
you though. That can happen like in a surgery. You doing your part. Surgery didn't go right. It did.
Well.
I mean,
if
I hate to say
sometimes
it,
if
but-
you can still
sometimes
have a
if
bunch of
surgery don't go right, I put them to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time it comes back on me because I put them to sleep.
I'm
right?
curious,
Before
right?
the surgery started, I put them to sleep. They were awake. So
I'm
it's me.
curious, right? You did your research before you got into this field.
Absolutely.
So, in terms of percentage, how much, what percentage of Africans actually go through this career?
It's surprising a lot.
A lot?
Yeah, quite a bit. Actually, when it comes to African American or blacks in the field of anesthesia, majority of them are actually Africans. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
How long did you have to be to school with this?
So I am a nurse anesthetist.
Mhm.
So you have to be a nurse. You have to have a bachelor's degree in nursing first. You have to have experience in a critical care setting, and then you get a master's. Then you go for a master's degree, MSN, Master of Science in Nursing, and it's advanced nurse anesthesia program, which ranges up to like 30 months. In some areas, and actually 24 to 30 months, some are like 35 months.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's intense.
It's intense.
It doesn't sound bad, like but it's
So-
very, very intense because like Sir Hans was saying, it's something that you're basically I can meet someone in the operating room, for example, before surgery for like 5 minutes. I talk to them and tell them that I will be putting them to sleep, and they're signing their lives basically away to me. So it's something that is very serious.
Yeah.
So I take it very serious as well, because I mean I can't come like right before surgery. Oh, hi, I'm Eddy. I'm gonna be putting you to sleep, making you comfortable for your surgery. And by the way, you're not gonna feel anything. You won't know anything. You feel for you like it's 2 minutes, and they're gonna be opening up your tummy, you know, the moving parts and replacing stuff for hours and hours, 12 hours, whatever hours, and I have your life in my hands. So just so you can't feel the pain of that, you can't remember anything. So when the surgery's done, they've taken all the parts out, put them back in, stitch you up, and get you, and I make sure that you're comfortable throughout that. And that's doing all that by basically taking your life at the edge. So I really have your life in my hands.
Right.
So it's something that we take very serious. It's something this is starting to feel like like a talk of anesthesia,
Man.
but it's serious. I mean, that's what I do, and you know, when I'm in the operating room listening to you know, all the beats, different machines and stuff like that, sometimes it comes up in like rhythms. It really does for me, because I, you know, I'm into music.
Right.
So for me, sometimes when I listen to this stuff, I'm like, huh, you know. So and for me, it comes off as like a bass, like, you know, bass in the music.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, on a break, when I've listened to that stuff, sometimes even in the operating room, I'll pull up my phone. You know what I'm saying? And then later on, I'll go in, and then, you know, I can call the producer if I don't have the time, the time to do something, and I kind of tell, oh, I have the idea for this song. You know, it goes do 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 do, and then we work around it with different instruments. But that is like usually how some of the songs that I, you know,
Right.
come.
So here in Stuck in the Middle, right? We out to, you know, create. I mean, we out to push the, you know, to showcase the movers, the shakers in our community, right? We also out to educate, you know, the Africans, you know, the masses in general,
Yeah.
about, you know, taking the first step, you know, not being scared or anything like that.
Right.
You touched on the point of, you know, being a nurse first.
Mm-hmm.
So like those who are nurses, right?
Yeah.
Some of them are just, you know, stuck in, you know, they're just stuck in that phase, like, oh, I can't do anything else, you know, being I'm a nurse. You know, what kind of advice would you give those people who think like that?
Well, I'll first say, you know, there's nothing such as, you know, you can't say I'm just a nurse,
Mhm.
right? That's a big accomplishment. I mean, the people who to get a nursing degree, it's not easy. It's hard. You know, it's a lot of dedication. It's a lot of hard work, and even working as a nurse is very challenging because, you know, you have to deal with patients, you have to deal with doctors, you have to deal with family.
Mhm.
It's very, very, you know, apart from the work that you have, the tasks that you have to accomplish, you have other people just on your head, you know, managers, and like I said, you know, patients themselves. You can get rude patients calling you names, and you know, so it's, but the people who may want to stay even with that level, it's very, very accomplishing. I mean, people do very, very great things as and nurses save lives day in, day out.
That's true.
But yeah, it's just there are certain levels that you can go higher, of course. But even when the higher you go, you can still, there's nothing. Even a manager has a boss. Even a CEO has a boss who are board members. So I guess what I'm trying to say is there's always room for growth in every field. So, but nurses, in my personal situation, I decided that I wanted to go and get an advanced degree in nursing. Of course, you know, for the advancement of knowledge.
For the
To be
bag
more
too.
not. I was gonna go there, but, you know. But usually, I mean, of course, like we all want to eat, so you know, that's the first thing. And then you want to get more money. You want to get more a raise in your salary, your income. You want to get, you know, more knowledge, which for me was very important because I mean, you know, like that basic level of nursing, the higher you go, you're just building on what you have, and patients don't change. You know, it's just your knowledge on patient, you know, different conditions that change. So when you get to a different level, you're still dealing with the same patient that you dealt with as a nurse, but you have a different mindset. You're looking at this patient in a different, you know, scope. So it gives a better, it makes you, you know, a better practitioner, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I want to bring it back to the music, man. You live
Sure.
in Texas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here in the DMV, right? it's a huge African community here. I
Yeah.
understand the same thing in Texas. How are you like you marketing your music to like Africans in the diaspora? You do Afro beats, or you trying to reach folks back home as well. Like how you
Yeah.
trying to bridge that gap?
Man, it's hard. But I'm trying to do it all. Like I'm trying to bridge, because for me, deep within me, I'm an R&B artist. I really am. I love R&B. That's my inspiration. That's where I started, really recording music and listening to music and falling in love with music. Of course, Makosa, stuff like that. But R&B to me, that's what really, that's where my heart is when it comes to music. Honestly,
I'm not really feeling the R&B game right now.
No, you're right.
Yeah, because R&B now has to be mixed with a pop in it and
there you go. Yeah, but when I say R&B, I mean
I know what you mean.
Real R&B.
That 90s R&B.
There you go. 80s, 90s R&B. That's me right there. But Afrobeat has taken over so much that, of course, Afrobeat is so is so open to a lot of different styles of music that you can do, right? I mean, because if you listen to, Afrobeat can have you can do zouk, zouk can go Afrobeat, like Diana. What's the song? Diana. If you listen to like the basic beat of that song, it's zouk. Yeah.
I've never paid attention to it, but now that you bring it up, I see it.
Yeah. So there's R&B in that. There's rap, of course, in Afrobeat. But Afrobeat is what is reigning right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not in mainstream American music, American
It's
society
gonna
right
get
now.
there.
They too
But
hard-headed.
it's getting there. It's getting there. I mean, look, Wizkid with what's
12 Billboard Awards.
There you go.
nominations.
Yeah.
All
So
from the 4 songs with Drake.
yeah. So it's getting there. So that
How many?
12.
12?
Yeah.
He definitely got to come home with one of those.
No,
man.
he will.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Yeah.
Wizkid.
So that's the shout out to Wizkid. So that's where our Afrobeat is. It's open to a lot of different genres of music, which I feel like it's a good thing for Africa. It's a good thing for Afrobeat. It's a good thing for artists, regardless of what do you call it? What genre your specialty is, because we can all bring it down to one and make beautiful music. So I try to blend that, of course, by bringing my R&B passion to Afrobeat. I plan on working with a lot of artists from Cameroon. I mean, I'm getting to that point where we're working on actually increasing the quality. Of course, trying to get our music to that point where it's Grammy status. Like
Gotcha.
really, I mean
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
and
that goes
Afrobeat
like
is
that.
So
getting
you're
there.
working on a lot of music right now.
I am. I've been working on a lot of music. I just haven't released anything yet, but I'm working on good music. You want to perfect that thing, especially
Yeah.
for me. Like,
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So the next couple of songs that are gonna come from me, we're working on some stuff.
Eddie
So
B, you just say Grammy. I need you to get that Grammy so I can say we Grammy family, man.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, we'll make it happen.
What's that? You recently won an award, right?
Yes, sir.
What was it?
That was a Fashnet Entertainer of the Year award.
That was based in Texas, right?
That was based in Texas.
Congratulations,
yes.
man.
Thank you, bro.
Look at our awards.
I see, man.
We have award. We have hardware too.
So,
Did you perform? Did you perform at the award?
I did. I performed 2 songs. I performed "Thank You," and there's a new track that I'm working with John Ire. Shout out to John Ire, my engineer in Texas. He's mostly reggae, so he has this reggae track that he did, and he looked for me specifically because he said he was looking for like the R&B flow on it, and that song is hot. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be conceited, but that song is hot.
It's definitely gonna be hot because thank you is like I feel like you're gonna have to re-release that song.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, we will.
Yeah.
I was just talking about
is
that earlier.
It's
You
mad.
looking to do like a remix with somebody?
What's up, Flex? Oh, anyway.
That's a
Listen,
dope
shout out to
song.
Will Beats, man. Will Beats cooking up the beat right now. We got
Man.
something coming, so that's all
Yes.
we're gonna say right there.
Yep.
Man, y'all artists, man. Every time I ask them, like, man, we got something coming. just stay tuned, man. We got something coming. How long we gotta wait?
Eddy B pulling the strings, man.
Yeah. No, we're working on something. Actually, this week. Dang, should I say it?
Go ahead.
No, this week right here. I mean, Will is working on something. So this week, one of these days, Flex and I are hitting the studio. You know, we'll work on something, and that right there. That's gonna be the most anticipated single collaboration of
We've been
this
talking
year.
about. We've been
for
talking
real.
about this.
DMV.
We've been talking about this for a minute, so
Yeah.
we gotta come
It's been a long time coming.
We gotta
Reflex, you
come
better
through.
bring those bars, so.
We gotta come through, man.
I ain't even worried about that. I know he got bars for years.
We gotta come through, man.
I know, man. So
How you feeling? How you feeling about the Cameroon music industry right now? And you keeping up with it? What's your thoughts on it right now?
I'm really proud of those guys, man. I'm proud of us, of course,
Yeah.
Cameroonians. And we have our own issues. Like every family, there's issues within the family. People, go back and forth. There's fights, there's quarrels, there's hate, whatever. But the industry is I think the stars they're starting to align in our favor. Like I tell people, I mean, not because I'm Cameroonian or anything, but I think we have a lot more talent in Cameroon. No
Preach.
problem to my Niger brothers,
Preach.
but I think Cameroonian artists have more talent. When I talk about talent, I mean like when you come to music talent, like the Niger. We were talking about this
Yeah, we were talking about
yesterday.
this
Yeah, we were
yesterday,
talking about this yesterday.
What he's trying to say is not studio manufactured talent.
Yes,
Talking
this
about
is
pure.
not pure
Yeah.
talent, not studio manufactured talent, for real. Because if you listen to the music that's coming out of Cameroon right now, I mean the melody, the force, and the originality. These guys in Cameroon are doing a very good job. I
Right.
mean, Alphabet Records, Empire, the artists. I mean, my boy Magasco, Mr. Leo, Loco. Shout out Loco. I mean, those guys. I mean, they're doing a very good job at bringing the versatility that music, that Afro beat actually requires. Of course, we're working like I said, we're family. We're working on like every family. There's squabbles here and there, but there's a lot. We have a long way, not a long way to go. We have some ways to go when it comes to our quality and stuff. But like I said, the raw talent is there, and we're working. And I know for sure within the next very near future, Cameroon music will be back on top. If we remember back in the 80s and 90s, I mean, Cameroon, there was no country in Africa touched Cameroon. None. I mean, we had a time we killed. I mean, I have friends from Ivory Coast and even from Kenya. They know Cameroon artists from back then. I mean, they know our music. Makossa, Douala songs that we didn't understand what the heck, what Douala people were saying. But we love that music. People from Kenya, from Uganda, Tanzania, I mean, South Africa, they knew our music and they loved it, So that's where Niger song, and we listen to the Igbo song. I don't understand what Igbo is or Yoruba, but I love the music.
Yeah.
So we're getting back there. Cameroonians, we're getting back there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Name. Could you name your five top artists out of Cameroon right now?
No, I can't.
There
are a lot of good. There are a lot of good artists. I don't want to. I don't. I don't. I'll be lying if I start naming that this is top or that is top. But I can tell you artists who are, I think they're very promising. They're there. Honestly, I think they're there. It's just the exposure. We have to. If our artists get the same kind of exposure. Yeah, that we deserve, that our Nigerian brothers are getting, other African country, brothers are getting. I think we'll be talking about a different story here.
Right.
I think it's hard to do that though. Like, I suppose because everybody, it's a new artist popping out like every other week, and nobody has like a body of work where it's like they're being consistent.
Right.
Like say a Wizkid or like a P Square.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like cats are still just popping out, so you can say, "Oh, this is my top 5." You know,
Right.
you're gonna change it next week.
Yeah, it's only a handful that have
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
consistency.
But I want to, man, like, not everybody has to, you know what I'm saying, be blessed with the opportunity for Magasco to come, you know, lay up in their crib. You know, have my guy.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you that too.
Have Magasco in your crib. Y'all working on something, man? You know, what's brewing there?
We have worked on something. We're just waiting. You know, he's here actually. Shout out Magasco. He's actually,
man.
he's actually in the States right now. So we plan on meeting up. You know, he plans on coming out to Texas. We spend
It's
some
out
time
to him,
together.
man. Like I really see the drive in that man's.
Yeah.
You know, he's really putting in the work.
Yeah. He
Shout out
is.
to him.
He's a true artist too. I mean, like I said, I've worked with him, and there's his future. I mean, there's a very bright future I see in his art and his work.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, you know, we just need to support our guys and, you know, make sure we give them all the support that we give
support,
other
recognition,
artists
all that
and
stuff.
else.
Yeah.
So,
Man, we're trying to have Magasco on here, man. Feel me? Like,
we'll
now that
make it
he's in
happen.
the States, man, let's make it happen.
We'll try. We'll make it happen. We'll make it
Yeah.
happen.
I
We'll
mean,
make it happen.
and generally, the music that's coming out of the continent is very beautiful, man. Because, you know, here we got the rap, the trap, and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love all of that. But the sound that comes out of Africa is something where you can sit with your parents and you can enjoy it at the same time, and you can see them enjoy it as well.
Correct.
So it's like, you know, it's about love, it's about peace. That's what we can bring when it comes to that music thing.
Right.
100%. 100%.
So whoever hasn't gotten to that continent music, Afrobeat, you know, that wave that's coming out of Ghana, I don't know how they call they join over there. You know, that Cameroon sound, that South African house music.
Yeah.
Man,
East African.
take a chance on it.
Most stuff, man. Most stuff.
Yo, you heard of the 237 radio app?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You on that joint, man? Heavy rotation,
Oh, for real? Man, yeah, that's my boy, man. Shout out to Donald, man. That's my boy.
You just text me.
Oh, yeah, that's my boy, man. Shout out Donald. Yeah, so I mean,
How you liking the app?
Oh, I love it. I you know, I like the Sunday. They have on Sundays. They usually, you know, they have the gospel track, and I was really impressed when I was listening. I'm like, man, we got a lot of like really good Cameroonian, you know, gospel artists out there.
Yeah.
You know, so it's good. And of course, Thank You it's kind of like it's a gospel, you know, type song.
It's like that Kanye Jesus walk where you can still bang with
Exactly.
it in the club.
Yeah. So we have a lot of artists who are in Cameroon who are doing that type of music, you know, gospel, bounce gospel, whatever, Afrobeat gospel. How do you categorize that?
Yo, everything-
How do you categorize
It's just
that?
Afrobeats.
Afrobeat. Okay, cool.
Let's just leave it at Afrobeat.
Everything is under the Afrobeat umbrella.
Yeah.
Man, like, so far, right?
Uh-huh.
What has been your great, I mean, like, that one compliment or advice that you hold closer to you in terms, you know, in terms of, like, your music? You know, something that somebody told you that, you know, you just remember and it keeps you, that drive going.
I get a lot of just one.
I mean, you could, you know, 1, 2. That's
So
many.
I think people, I've gotten a lot of recognition, I guess, vocal.
What's your biggest music moment that you like? Yo, this is you only going up. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, for
today,
real?
what's your greatest music moment? It's like, you know, you just got awards.
No, that going up is a fact, man. From your first video to
Yeah.
now, the
Yeah.
one where you have Thank You,
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. I was
Thank
like,
you, bro. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. Honestly, I don't. I usually don't like to put my to put a lens on
Your progress and stuff.
yeah, on progress too much. I don't put too much emphasis on it. I look at it like, you know, I'm just happy that I'm able to, you know, God gave me the ability to come up with music. And I just continue to ask God to continue to give me the inspiration and to give me, you know, the ability to stay true to music and not um, not use it as a weapon or as an instrument to gain earthly things. Like I said, I'm not doing. Honestly, I truly don't do music for the money. I don't. I do music because I love it, and I when I like yesterday, we went to Swahili and we heard, the song was played. I saw people having fun to my music. To me, okay, I guess that would be the best feeling. I performed at Fashionet and I got like really, really good reception. People were there. I was on stage and I saw people really. That's to me is priceless.
Yeah.
I just can't.
That tells you need to come up with more music, man. You gotta feed the
Believe me, bro. I am. I got a lot. I got a lot of music. I just want to make sure that when I'm putting out I want to put out the music with the right quality. You know what I mean? Like you want to make sure you put it out right, as opposed to, putting a lot of music. You know what I mean? You want to, yeah. And for me, being that I don't do music, 100%. When I say 100%, I mean
Full
like
time.
that's my full time. It's not my full time gig per se. So I really want to make sure that when I put out something, like you said, from the first song to the third is only going up. So we want to take it up like 5 notches, not just we're not taking up a notch from there, So we have a lot of music, but we're fine tuning them and trying to make sure that when we drop it, it's gonna really, really cause a scene. Yeah, so
That's dope.
Yeah.
Like an earthquake.
yeah.
Stuck in the middle cameo in your next video, man.
No, absolutely. Definitely. Y'all gotta be in there.
We
man.
gotta
Next
be in
video.
there.
Y'all gotta.
Because
That's all.
so
I'm saying.
far, man, like Sir Hans said, right? You just keep going up. Look at Thank You. And then you went to I Do. Like the concept of I Do, man. Every time I look at it, I'm like, where did this guy even come
Hey, and
up
shout
with
out
this
to Stella
concept, man?
Kinawa, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Stella Kinawa.
I was supposed to be in that thank you video, man.
What happened to you, man?
Man, you don't want to know.
You probably was sleeping. Like
We wanna know.
you really wanna know.
When I saw that video, I was like, damn.
What were you? You were stuck in the middle?
More like he was. Never mind.
Because Flex was like, yo, I'm on that video shoot. It's just by your crib over here. I was like, what? It's like, yeah. So I was like, all right, I got to take care of some business there. But I came back. It was too late or whatever.
Business, huh?
Hey, yo.
Who was she, bro?
Hey, yo.
Hey, man.
That joint was fun, though. It was a fun day.
Fabo danced his tail off, man.
Yeah, he
like
did,
Fabo
he
was
did.
out there,
He did.
doing
Hey,
his
man,
thing.
stuck in the middle of
Man,
listening, man.
y'all representing in a big way, man. Traditionally, man.
You get mad love on Facebook, by the way.
Oh man.
I just
Thank
said
y'all,
like,
thank y'all.
and I just said like thing just flying through my screen and
Oh.
stuff.
Stuck
Thank
in the middle
y'all,
of
thank
listeners,
y'all.
man. For those who are listening, throughout the week right now, Eddy B on YouTube. Where can folks find you, man? Like, people who.
I'm on YouTube. Eddy B, EDDYBEE. And then I have, like I said, I have 3 official tracks and videos on YouTube. First one is I Want to Marry You, Go, and then the second one was Thank You, and the third one was I Do. Yeah, you can find all those. I'm on. I have music on iTunes. I have music on Amazon Play. I have music on
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Yeah.
We need that Spotify, bro.
What was that?
Spotify.
Oh, I am on Spotify.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
We need that title.
Get it on
Yeah,
Spotify.
I've been telling people I only listen to title, man. I support black business. I'm saying, I'm not gonna go on the record with that. That's a conversation for another day. But yeah.
You got money, dog. Anyways, man, your Facebook, IG, Snapchat, how can people reach you on there?
Oh man, folks are asking. Facebook, Eddy B, EDDYBEE, Eddy B official, on IG.
How'd that name come about? By the way, sorry to cut you off. How did Eddy B come about? By the way.
Oh, my government name is Eddy. my real name is Eddy, EDDY.
Your mama name you Eddy.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to your
Yes, sir.
mama.
Shout out to my mama. I love my mama. Man. She in Florida.
Shout out to your mom.
Are you part of the Beehive?
No. Chai. on a mistake.
Some people
Big
got.
arrow.
Some people got. I treat you from. Your mama name you Eddy.
Man, I was thinking.
I was thinking ahead.
Some people got a tutu poyoyo. Your mama name you Eddy.
Eddie.
Yeah, no. So my real name is Eddy. Actually, my official names are Eddy B Song. So B comes from B Song. I just initially I had it as Eddy B, just a letter B.
Mm-hmm.
But there are other Eddy B's out there. So I was trying to make it kind of unique.
Yeah.
I wanted to maintain my name. I don't want to put Eddy B Song. They'll be like, oh Lord, this dude. But anyway, so B was I could sting too. Not like the ones in Boyado. I'm sorry. No.
Oh, he took it there. He took it there.
My bad.
He took it there.
No, sorry. No, shout out to folks in Cameroon, man. No, that was really sad about what happened.
That was mysterious. That's what
it was. Very, yeah. Can't. I mean,
that's like, how does that even happen?
I know.
Like, how?
I know. Yeah.
Feel me? But
I hope
everybody
everyone who was involved in that, I hope they're feeling better. I hope the kids, because that was sad. Really sad.
Yeah, we respect the struggle down here.
Man, what was your take on what was going on down there, like previously?
With
still going on.
Concern
in Cameroon. What's your take to that? How do you feel about that?
I know I answered that question in my.
Eddy B, man, appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's Eddy
No
B,
problem.
It's
Yo,
Eddie B.
It's the stories time, man. It's the stories time. British Ghanaian grime artist Storm Z.
Storms. What happened
Storm
to
Z. Storm Z did something great, man. He made a crowdfunding donation of £9,000 to Fiona Asiedu, a student at Oxford, continuing her education at Harvard. She posted it. She tagged him on a tweet. It's like, yo, help me out. I'm trying to continue, to finish my education. He not only retweeted it, but he, her goal was £12,000, and he gave her £9,000 because she had already raised the money. So shout out to Storm Z, man. Ghanaian dude, we appreciate you, bro. That's big.
Man, I don't get no Ghanaian looking than Stormzy, B.
Hey, Whiskey, I said 12, nominations, but it's actually 7 award nominations, Billboard award nominations for his appearance on Drake's One Dance.
But still.
And, so,
Still up there.
May 21st is actually tonight, look out for that. The awards is going down tonight, 8 p.m. We run for Whiskey's Bring Back That Hardware, man. And also, African Time is a new, online web series produced and written by Demilare Sonyoki, Nigerian dude. He actually called it African Buddhist Scratcher. I think he's been doing this thing for like a minute, and it's funny as heck. The pilot episode is online. It's on YouTube. Buddhist Scratcher. That was the original name.
Damn, bro.
But the name.
We ain't going with that because we gonna start miming and stuff on the internet, man.
But the name is now called African Time. The pilot episode is on YouTube. Demilare Sonyoki, that's his YouTube name. I checked it out. It's funny as heck. So shout out to him. He's raising money to finish. Trying to get producers to purchase it and finish the project. So yeah, it's great. It's received a lot of love from BuzzFeed, One African, OK Africa, a couple other platforms. So it's getting some momentum. But yeah, man, that's stories for this week.
That's it, bro. You ain't touch on dude that
I'm offline.
did the Netflix thing.
Oh yeah. I actually had that, but I ain't write it up. So yeah.
How's it going, man? What dude is that, man?
Nah, I was just telling him to get on this game.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen to us, man. I'm offline. You should try this sometime. Detox away from social media. So it'll get you clean, get you right. So you can have that African products you can trust. What's that?
Man, stop promoting that stuff, man. If you want to be off social media, man, you be off social media.
Yeah, dog.
fam.
I just
Don't
I
be
just
so
don't
gazing
know
down there
now.
talking
Don't
about
do
your
that stuff, man.
social media
Like,
fast.
come on, man.
I'm detoxing with social media, but
Good
y'all should
for
try.
you, fam.
Y'all should try it sometime, man.
Negative.
All right, man.
Bruh, I've been trying that from the time I was born up to 2010, I think. Guess what?
What?
Because we ain't had no internet.
This guy.
Yeah, man. Hey, can
This
let them know
guy,
how they can
man.
find us, man.
Hey, man, y'all can find us every platform as ITM Podcast. That's SITM Podcast. And don't forget to email us at stuckinthemiddle237@gmail.com for any questions, comments, concerns. Oh man, I got one more thing, and I got something to drop, man. Shout out to Rumbi out there in New York, man. You know, she created this dope website called The Dope Generation, and it's about this generation right here. So, I mean, she's on Twitter at Dope Generation, pretty much. And the whole concept about it is just showcasing people in our generation are doing stuff. So go on the website, check it out. If you have a story, write it up, send it to her, and you're gonna be featured on our website.
She African?
She African. She's from
Hold on.
Zambia, Zimbabwe. Don't quote me on that.
What
One of
do you mean
those.
just write it? Like, they gotta be a vetting process, man.
I mean, it's all on the website, man. I mean, I reached out to her. I haven't heard from her yet. I'm just putting it out there for people to know. The Dope Generation. I don't need her consent to say that, but it's out there.
Well, to close this pod, thank you, Eddy B, for coming through.
Thank you.
We
Really
greatly appreciate it, man.
No problem. Y'all be coming back for some more.
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely.
Look forward to it.
That's facts.
Yeah, stuck in the middle.